The ancient Mediterranean world was a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of countless civilizations. It was a place of vibrant trade, constant conflict and shifting alliances, where merchants, soldiers and diplomats from different lands met and mingled. In this dynamic world, two powers stood out prominently: the Greeks and the Carthaginians, each with their own unique strengths and ambitions. Their clash was inevitable, a struggle for dominance over the sea and its riches, a battle for control of trade routes and territories. One pivotal battle, the Battle of Himera in 480 BC, would shape the destiny of these civilizations and the future of the Mediterranean region. The Greeks, with their city-states like Athens, Sparta, and Syracuse, valued democracy, philosophy, and art, and their cultural achievements were unparalleled. They sought to expand their influence across the Mediterranean, establishing colonies and engaging in trade, spreading their culture and ideas far and wide. On the other side were the Carthaginians, a formidable maritime power based in North Africa, known for their strategic acumen and economic prowess. Renowned for their naval prowess and extensive trade networks, they controlled much of the western Mediterranean, creating a vast and prosperous empire. Their ambitions inevitably clashed with those of the Greeks, particularly in Sicily, an island of crucial strategic importance, rich in resources and positioned at the crossroads of major trade routes. Carthage was a force to be reckoned with, a city that rose from humble beginnings to become a dominant power in the ancient world. Founded by Phoenician traders, the city grew into a mighty empire, renowned for its strategic location and bustling harbors. Their ships, manned by skilled sailors, dominated the sea lanes, ensuring Carthage's influence stretched far and wide across the Mediterranean. They established trading posts across the Mediterranean from Spain to Sicily, creating a vast network that facilitated the exchange of goods and culture. Carthage's wealth grew through trade in precious metals, textiles, and even slaves, making it one of the richest cities of its time. Their military might was equally impressive, with a well-organized and disciplined army that could rival any in the ancient world. Carthaginian armies were composed of diverse forces, including Numidian cavalry, Iberian mercenaries, and their own citizen soldiers, each bringing unique skills to the battlefield. This formidable military machine allowed them to control a vast empire and challenge any who dared oppose them, securing their dominance for centuries. Their ambitions soon brought them into conflict with the expanding Greek world, particularly in Sicily, leading to a series of fierce battles and prolonged wars. The Greek city-states, though often divided by internal conflicts and rivalries, recognized the looming threat posed by the powerful Carthaginian Empire. Syracuse, a prominent and influential Greek colony in Sicily, emerged as a formidable bulwark against Carthaginian expansionist ambitions. Under the leadership of Gelon, a skilled, strategic, and ambitious ruler, Syracuse began to prepare meticulously for the inevitable conflict that lay ahead. Gelon, understanding the critical need for strength and resilience, fortified the city of Syracuse and built a powerful and well-equipped army and navy. He also forged crucial alliances with other Greek cities in Sicily, uniting them in a common cause against the formidable Carthaginian threat. Meanwhile, Carthage, aware of the growing resistance, was making its own strategic moves to counter the Greek defenses. Hamilcar, a seasoned and determined Carthaginian general, led a large and well-prepared expeditionary force to Sicily with a clear objective. His goal was to expand Carthaginian influence across the region and decisively crush any Greek resistance that stood in their way. Hamilcar's forces laid siege to Himera, a strategically important Greek city that was allied with Syracuse, putting immense pressure on the defenders. The stage was set for a monumental confrontation that would ultimately decide the fate of Sicily and the balance of power in the region. The Battle of Himera was a clash of titans. On one side stood the Carthaginian forces, a formidable army composed of diverse troops and led by the experienced Hamilcar. On the other side were the Greeks, led by Gelon of Syracuse. The Greeks were outnumbered, but they were determined to defend their homeland. The battle raged for hours. The Carthaginians, with their superior numbers, pressed their attack. The Greeks, however, fought with courage and discipline, their lines holding firm. Gelon, a shrewd tactician, used his forces effectively, countering the Carthaginian assaults.